Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a while since I did a prototyping animation kind of tutorial or video, so I'm going to do that today. So today we're going to be doing a card flip animation, and also an infinite scrolling animation with this logo in a website or a landing page design. So for this card flip, I've been seeing this animation with, I think it was Abioye that started the that did this lovely flow with this, and there was this card flip and card freeze and unwrapping and all of that. So I really haven't done something like where I flip a card, so I decided to check it out, and I even watched the tutorial. It was cool. So I just wanted to do that here and like also share because I actually missed a couple of steps, and I'm sure if someone tries to do that animation, they would probably miss it as well, until maybe they try and they then get what they missed. So I just wanted to share that, and so this is certainly inspired by Yomi Abioye, but I want to also share it here. And then we're also going to do this infinite scrolling, which I also learned recently from I think designcourse.com. All right, so the card flip. So this asset I just got it from the community, Figma community. So you could go search and you find a card design, or you design it from scratch. And what we're going to do now. So this is the front of the card. We need like the back side. So I just duplicated by holding shift and alt while dragging, and let me switch it up a bit. Let's say I delete this and delete this is so this is I'm going to write like the CVV, the back numbers for the CVV that's usually in credit cards. So we have, let's say, 548, and we have this. Now, there's one thing so this is the part I missed when I tried this card flip animation at first. So we have to flip this in the direction, that's the back, in the direction that we want it to um, go. So I want it to be a vertical flip. So I'm going to do Shift V. You could also like right click and you see flip vertical here. And then I'm going to align this properly. So I'll do Shift V and take it back, and same here. I'll move this to the top. Let me move this to the middle like this, and just leave it like that. So this is I'm going to rename this as the back. So these are two sides of the same card, the front and then the back. And you have to make sure you flip this, so um, in the direction that you are going to do the animation or flip the animation. So next thing we do is we'll duplicate, sorry, um, we'll duplicate this, and then we're going to move this front here, and then we're going to, so what we are doing now is like we are turning it over, where the card is now facing, the back side is now facing us. So this will now be the front, and then we have the back. Okay, so this is now the front and this is now the back of the same card. We just like turned it over. And just in case you're following, please make sure you flip this at when you duplicate, flip it first before then doing the second duplicate. Okay, so now what we are going to do now is this front and the back. The back has to be at the bottom of this, and the reason is, so when I align when I so the reason is, so when I center align, the back is at the bottom, is at the other side, it's underneath this front layer. Same thing with this. So this is the front, this is the back. Okay, we don't have an issue with this. So when I select both of them and I align it, this is going to be at the top and the other one at the bottom. So remember, the two sides, the one we had here and the one we had here, join together to form the card. So it's like if we have this as my card, there's the front and then there's the back. So when they are, side by side, you have to now merge them and align them together. So it's here and the front, and it's we have the front and the back side. So we're basically done. What we're going to now do is just to we are not done actually, so we still have to type it. But what we're going to do now is frame select, and I'm just going to say, I could say front or first side. Let me use first side. Um, and then I'm going to frame this together. I'm going to say second side. So each side still have the front and the back, but it's just saying this is the part that is facing us, and this, when you turn it over, this is now the part that is facing us. So next thing we do is to select both of them and create component sets. So they are variants of a particular component, and then we do our prototyping. So we switch to the prototype. We switch to the prototype tab there. Move this on drag because we're going to be swiping, and ease out 300 is good. Then we do this on drag and smart animate. So let's say with this iPhone 14 now. So we are done. I think that's it. So we just copy and put here, and let's see how it goes. Hmm. So I'd love to even have like the frame. Let's see the frame. I think it's frame 14, 15. This is good. So we have we have this now. So I think we should. I think everything is set. So let's try it. Okay. Now, are we seeing that there's a little issue with the text when we swipe? So that's because the layer. So the layer here, this particular frame is frame 46, and if I should select this is also frame 46. So I'm just going to rename this to CVV, and then when it's smart animate, it won't like also animate that one. So let's try it. Okay, so smooth. All right, so that's how you do a flipping card animation. Just recapping before I move on to the next one is, make sure that when you are let me ungroup this. So there are two sides, front and the back. When you duplicate, make sure you flip this in the direction you want to like have the animation go, and you then duplicate it again and flip it into the two other sides. If you flip it, anyways, just watch the video again if you are confused. But yeah, but make sure you flip this before you duplicate again. All right. Next animation is this. So we want to make an infinite scroll on this logos. I'm going to close this now. Want to make an infinite scroll on this in this logo. So what's moving this away? I'm going to have maybe a frame because I want to create. Sorry, I delete this frame. So I want to create a very long component. This is what we want to animate. So this is what we are going to do. I'm going to bring it out here. I'm going to need to switch this to design, and then I'm going to, I don't know why I'm not able to, this is frame, there's a frame. I really don't know why I'm not able to select from the sides. Figma is giving me red vibes right now. Except I'm in the design tab. Okay, so let me just bring this out and work it out here. So what I need to do is, hmm, okay, I'm going to make another frame. I'm going to make another frame that's going to be way long because I need you guys to see what I'm about to do. So there's the different logos inside of this one. So we're going to make like we're going to select all, right? And there is this black stuff. I want to just select like the main. So control all. I'm selecting all the logos inside the frame, and I'm going to duplicate like this. I'm holding Shift Alt, and I'm going to use my arrow keys to move it like this. It's still inside of this frame, the bigger frame. Every single one of them is inside of the bigger frame. So it's just outside of it. It's not outside of the frame, but it's like showing that it's outside. I just drew the frame border to this side. So the next thing we're going to do now is to duplicate, and then we are going to move everything. So it's like the um, the logos are going to move to the left, and smart animate to like this. So it's going to smart animate like this. I'm just going to, and then we need it to be exactly in um, the same alignment with the top one, exactly the same position. So to make sure that we are as close as we can be, I'm going to use the ruler. There's something going on with my tab. Like right now, there's something going on with my tab. I know there's something going on with my tab. But regardless, I'm going to try my best to um, you know what? Because I don't know why I'm not able to hold this. Okay, okay. So I'm going to Control All, or rather Control A. If I see Control All, and then move it to this. Yeah, so it's perfectly aligned with this, and that's what we want. We don't need to actually clip it. This is fine the way it is. So what I'm going to do now is also um, I think it's my laptop that is lagging. Anyways, I need to create a component set, or I'll just create several components. Create components. That's funny. There are several ways to do this in case I'm having issues, like, and then combine as variants. This is similar with you having to do create component set at the same time. And so now here comes the prototyping. I don't need to open this, but I'm just going to open the clipping of this frame. So what we need to do, this is the most important part, is to have this say after delay, and we have one, so it's like instantly starts. And the ease out will be should be as slow as possible. 10,000 is the highest that is allowed in Figma when in the duration of the animation. We need this to be linear, so no easing in and or out. So it's just linear going straight. And then we have the other one. So when it has reached exactly where this is, then instantly with after delay as well, we have it switch to the previous one, and then it starts again. So it's going to be instant, and hopefully it won't have any lag. So it's now showing that infinite animation. So that's what you do. This is after delay. The first one is after delay. It moves to where the same position of the first one is. See, they are exactly alike. So it moves in a linear form, 10,000 milliseconds. And then once it's exact, that's finished the animation, it goes back to this instantly and continues again. So let's see how that works. Copy. We're going to remove this and put the new one here. Let me move this to the side. I'm going to move this here. I think this is perfect. Okay, I actually need this to. Okay, this looks like I need to open this. Uh, Clip content, clip content. Okay, I think it's great. All right, let's see what's up now. Let's see how it looks. I'm going to open it here. Nope. So I'm going to do prototype, no layer. I don't want any frame rather. Let's see how it looks. All right. So this is great. This is great. I think this is nice. So this is exactly what I wanted. It seems like it's like infinite. There's a bit of a lag, but you won't see it. You won't really notice, but it keeps going and going, and it's just nice the way it is. And that's how you try to create like an infinite logo scroll. Um, and I hope you learned a lot from this prototyping, both the card flip and the infinite logo scroll. If you haven't done this, I suggest you try it out and see how you can use that to spice up your designs with mobile app and websites. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye.